following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the Hybrid School of Wrestling Rising Star Championship.
Well, fans, thank you for joining us here, Hybrid School of Wrestling Coast to Coast Invasion. As always, I am Mike Wilkes, being joined by
Dr. The Wife. Hello, hello. And I'm not comfortable, Mike.
I was thrown off already. I had trouble saying my own name as Lilith herself coming out to start us off in the second half of this show. You heard Armani Sage in the ring. This is for your Hybrid Rising Star Championship. And if we're seeing Lilith, Doc, there's only one man who can be following behind her.
Mike, there's a person or a creature standing with a shovel.
I was really trying not to acknowledge that. But Alexander Crowley seems to have called in some backup in this gravedigger that we're seeing on the outside. A herald of the destruction we're about to see, perhaps. Alexander Crowley, Doc, always a vicious individual in every sense of the term. But to say that we've seen a new darkness in this man of late, I think I'm hitting the nail right on the head there.
I think you are. It looks like he came from having just buried somebody, a bit of blood on his face there. And Lilith delighting in the craziness. Looking back at her.
Is it even his blood? I mean, where is this guy coming from? Crowley is an individual who seems to just emerge from the darkness until he deems it necessary right now, going up against our reigning Rising Star champion, the main attraction himself.
Yes, the song itself just kind of calms me. Felicia Extreme accompanying the main attraction, Devin Carter. And as you can see, the Rising Star champion of the Hybrid School of Wrestling.
One half of living in fashion, Devin Carter, the main attraction. Just like you said there, Doc, sporting that Hybrid Rising Star championship. Is he gonna have it here at the end of the night, though? We'll have to see.
The crowd's certainly behind Devin, showing love to the crowd at home as they're making their way into the ring, jumping on the ring apron. You gotta love the show.
And hey, Devin Carter always putting on a good show, but Alexander Crowley, not a man who is here for any type of show. That man is all business, and can Devin Carter focus themselves on the task at hand? We're about to find out.
I'll answer that question for you. Yes, Devin Carter can focus on this task because right now they know, they've seen what Crowley has done to their opponents before. But
I see what you're saying, Doc. I mean, Devin Carter has matches and tape to study, sure, but just look at these two individuals now. Devin Carter, I hope he's as prepared as you're talking about, Doc, because if they're not ready for this, it is going to be a very short, very brutal night for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the following is for the Hybrid School of Wrestling Rising Star Championship. In the corner to my right, the challenger, hailing from Purgatory, being accompanied to the ring by the mother of mayhem, Lilith. He is the Death Dealer, Alexander Crowley!
Hailing from Purgatory, that's your neck of the woods, isn't it, Doc?
No, it's your neck of the woods.
To my left, they are the Hybrid School of Wrestling Rising Star Champion from Wouldn't You Like to Know? Weighing in at none of your business, they are the main attraction, Devin Carter!
Devin Carter, of course, rising star, shining brightly against a creature who crawls out from under the bed and scares little children.
I think creature is exactly the best term you could use to describe Alexander Crowley. Just look at that man in the corner. Again, man, a term I'm not sure is the best suited to describe Alexander Crowley. Perhaps a monster, perhaps just evil incarnate would be better suited to describe Crowley. But this fans, Doc, firmly behind Devin Carter. Is that going to be the difference here?
But I also noticed that some of them are behind Crowley. I don't know if I like cheering for something that might actually bite my head off.
Well, I mean, there's something to be said endorsing the win inside, even if there's a little inherent danger there. I got to think Crowley, even though Devin Carter is the champion, Alexander Crowley, just the viciousness that we've seen from him in the past, I got to think that they have a very solid shot in walking away the champion, if not just flat out the favorite here.
I'm taking a quick glance at Lilith and Felicia Extreme. I noticed that Lilith was really shooting a sharp gaze at Felicia Extreme, almost putting a hole in her head. As the action continues, Devin Carter taking over Alexander Crowley on the ground, but he's able to push through and get back to his feet.
As Crowley takes him over, but Devin Carter manages to maintain the collar elbow tie-up. Both of them now going to the outside, still tangled up.
Oh, sitting on the laps of fans. They need to watch out. They're in the splash zone. They might want to maintain their distance to keep safe. That lockup looks quite tight there.
Absolutely. Both of them have it cinched in deep. Neither one, Alexander Crowley or Devin Carter, giving an inch, just pushing for everything they're worth back and forth in the ring, outside the ring. But Devin Carter's had enough.
Oh, trying to run off to make some space.
Hold on, Crowley trying the same, gets caught.
Oh, they're continuing, pulling each other outside. What's the end goal here? Oh, here we go. Push back, Devin Carter now pushing Crowley themselves. Oh, they're pushing each other. They're both going back in the ring. No,
both of them
being the first.
Making it at the same time even. Count has been broken. The match continues. No danger of a double disqualification at least.
Okay.
But Devin Carter catches the kick.
Oh.
Blocked by Crowley and by Devin. A bit tit for tat. Both of them trying to find an advantage, but unable to. Crowley blocks the forearm, but belts it. Oh, same with the kick.
This is the first time we have seen an opponent against Alexander Crowley who was able to match blow for blow, especially at the beginning moments of the match.
That's a very good point, Doc. I mean, Devin Carter is probably having the best tit for tat back and forth with Alexander Crowley that we've seen since Crowley's re-emergence here in the Irish School of Wrestling. Very much in agreement with you there, but Devin Carter managing to cartwheel away from the attack from Crowley, setting them up now. The Death Dealer in a world of trouble, perhaps.
Of course, because the fabulosity going on in this ring right now is blinding.
Well, those are great buzzwords there, Doc, but at the end of the day, it's something like that neck breaker that's going to get Devin Carter a win, but unable to secure the victory. I mean, of course, Devin Carter is all of the things that you said, Doc, but let's not get any confusion going here. Only one thing is going to ensure that Devin Carter walks away still your rising star champion, and if that is he can tap in to that potential, to that talent, to that vicious side of themselves that got them to the dance in the first place.
I don't know if he has to be that vicious. He just has to continue to be fabulous.
You don't know if he's got to be that vicious. Then you see who he is in there with right now?
A champ. Devin is a champ, and in order to be the champ, you are going to be the best.
Well, Devin better hope that they are still the best now. Alexander Crowley, for his efforts, takes him over. That snapmare catches Devin Carter with that kick, and he's not done. One more takes him down. The Pele kick finding its mark.
Going front, going to the back. Crowley going now to the corner. Ooh, double stop to the spine of Devin Carter, taking some discs and dislocating that spine.
And is that going to be an ongoing factor in the match? Gotta think it's gonna be a lingering injury for Devin Carter throughout this contest. Alexander Crowley, though, Doc, not really able to capitalize on the damage that he's inflicted, showing some frustration, and seems to be looking at Lilith.
There's a spell being cast right now, but Devin's gonna have to just kind of ignore that, use the energy, push through that pain, rearrange their spinal column, and just jump right back in because Crowley is merciless. Ooh! But the flexibility of Devin Carter, they're using that to their advantage, trying to kind of mitigate the damage that they can potentially take, but unfortunately those big kicks from Crowley to the stomach of Devin Carter definitely takes the air out of their lungs. Oh, big old uppercut, using that big forearm. But unfortunately, Crowley was able to block it, takes a big kick to the back of the head, and Devin throwing one of their own. Ooh, each one taking one. And now both seeing the ceiling of the Hybrid School of Wrestling.
And for the second time in this match, both competitors seem to have a read on the other. Both of them down, both of them taking those kicks to the head. And Doc, again, which one of them is going to be the first to get to their feet? This could reset the entire match right now.
That's right. We're at 4. Floyd Pearl continuing the count. Lilith is willing Crowley to get back on their feet. Felicia Extreme, she's hopeful, making sure that Devin Carter continues to push through. He's throwing forearms, and so is Crowley. Each one returning the shots to the other.
And each one throwing everything they can into these forearms. Any one could be a knockout blow at any point in time. Crowley looks like he got rocked with that last one, but goes right back in with the kick.
And we know that this is what Crowley's known for, those powerful legs of theirs. In order for you to survive, you're going to have to either take those blows or take the legs out from under Crowley. But Devin Carter right now is concerned with just doing damage.
As they should be. That's all that matters in this match. If Devin Carter wants to pick up the victory, I've been saying it the entire time here, Doc. If Devin Carter wants to secure their place and continue to be the Rising Star champion, he can't be making mistakes like that as Alexander Crowley hits that 7th seal knee, but unable to pick up the victory.
Devin Carter taking a moment to catch their breath. They're still on the ground, facing the ceiling. Crowley slowly trying to get themselves to shake off the pain. Devin Carter going for the bottom rope, just trying to make some distance so that they can at least get recovery.
Well, I know they're trying to get some distance between themselves and Crowley, but let's point out he's rolling right towards the mother of mayhem in the corner, Lilith, eyeing both her man Crowley and his competition, and Devin Carter can only imagine what's going through her head as Crowley runs in with that vicious forearm.
It's almost like she's sending quiet messages to Alexander Crowley. Felicia Extreme looking very distressed as Devin Carter takes those hard forearm shots, those chops to the sternum, sent to the other corner. And here comes Devin Carter!
Driving Alexander Crowley's face down to the mat one more time. Devin Carter coming in like a house on fire. Ooh. And the hard side kick followed up by the neck breaker. Down goes Crowley. Is this going to be enough? Devin Carter goes for the pin.
No! Crowley's darkness is just too strong, rolls over.
But Devin Carter, you see them trying to fire up, trying to get some momentum going, kipping up to their feet. This could be exactly what they needed. Can Devin Carter capitalize?
Devin Carter readjusting, fire, stomping it out, getting that energy meter up, and Crowley, he's still floundering on the opposite corner.
But hold on, Doc. Lilith locking eyes with Devin Carter. What is going on here? The mother of mayhem looking... Well, I can't say involving themselves in the match. I mean, they are staying on the outside. Felicia Extreme, though, seems to have knocked Devin Carter out of their kick. Oh, the 7th seal knee one more time. Devin Carter missing the kick and just got caught flush. Alexander Crowley, whatever trance Lilith had over Devin Carter, served its purpose there, Doc. Alexander Crowley may have knocked the champ out.
That's what Felicia Extreme is there for. She knows her job is to make sure that she keeps Devin focused. That trance is strong, but Felicia Extreme is extreme, of course. It's in the name.
Alexander Crowley looks like he was going for the baptism, but gets caught. Scorpion kick from Devin Carter finds the mark. Hits the unpretty then on Alexander Crowley. Can Devin Carter put the Death Dealer away? Goes for the cover too. No.
So close. But Devin Carter knows that they're chipping away at Alexander Crowley. The darkness is not going to be able to stay strong for long as the shining light of Devin Carter is able to break through.
Those are wonderful metaphors you're throwing out there, Doc, and I see what you're saying, but the fact of the matter is at any point in time, this can go anybody's way. Case in point, Devin Carter trying to hit the Molly go round, misses completely, but Alexander Crowley with the Meteora finding his mark.
Both on the ground, Alexander Crowley rolls back up and gets the cover, but is it enough? Not quite, only 2. Lilith disappointed, upset, but Felicia Extreme happy. that this match continues and Devin Carter still has chances, still has hope.
I would say happy, more like relief on the face of Felicia Extreme. Devin Carter, the main attraction, staying alive, but for how long? Alexander Crowley absolutely turning the tides when he hit that 7th seal knee. But again, Doc, neither man able to actually press the advantage here. Crowley the first to his feet, though.
Oh, too smart, too quick.
Devin with the roll-up.
Not quite, but that was a great effort there. He just has to continue that to keep that momentum going.
Has him up. Gory special into the knee, but no, Crowley just took it.
That's insane. He delivers a big knee to Devin Carter.
Those knees paying dividends for Alexander Crowley in this match. Every one that he's landed has been absolutely devastating so far.
No.
Hold on, he's got it hooked up. Keylock, brain buster. Devin Carter has been dumped on his head. Good Lord.
Looks like Crowley's rolling Devin Carter over. He needs to make the cover, but Devin Carter needs to push through. Take a deep breath and push.
No.
There you go.
No,
there
not
you go.
enough. Devin Carter, props to them staying in this match after the absolute beating that they've taken so far.
And the audience willing the energy back to Devin Carter. They have to keep going. They're almost there. They just have to keep pushing through.
And Felicia Extreme trying to get her man up there. Devin Carter trying to get involved in the match. Both Alexander Crowley, Devin Carter, opposite corners. In comes Crowley, catches him with a splash.
Devin Carter briefly falls to the first turnbuckle. He runs right behind. Crowley gets in there and digs his elbow right into Crowley.
Devin Carter saying it's over, but are they prematurely celebrating? I think so. The rising knee catches Devin Carter right on the chin.
Devin Carter looks quite limp. Crowley, the plans that's going on in that head, but here comes Devin Carter. Ooh, big old leg lifted. Crossing over, Crowley's got his head locked in.
Oh, hold on, Devin Carter going for that bulldog, but got pushed off, catches the foot right in the sternum.
You can see the damage done, each one showing the pain. Devin Carter to the corner, lifts Crowley up and over his shoulder. Takes a kick to the face, Crowley slides over, but here comes Devin.
The Death Dealer may be dazed. Devin Carter on the outside, both on the apron, and that knee just took him down. Devin Carter, good Lord, not moving on the outside. Doc, I think his head may have bounced off the concrete.
And that's double damage, taking that kick and hitting the concrete. That spells bad news for Devin Carter. Felicia Extreme checking on them.
Doc, Devin is barely moving.
They're trying, but it looks like the body doesn't want to do what the brain is telling it to do.
I gotta imagine there's some type of issue there, some type of injury. You can't just plant yourself on the concrete like that and not feel it afterwards. The referee's count, Floyd Curl continuing. But hold on, Doc. Alexander Crowley rolling to the outside, breaking up the count.
Felicia smart enough to get out of the way. Crowley, a dangerous opponent, considering the fact that the darkness is not something you want to tangle with. Felicia getting away from them. Devin Carter inside the ring now. Getting back up, using the ropes as much as possible to pull himself. Ooh, takes a kick to the face. Crowley on the ring apron and rolls off and back down in the concrete.
And Devin Carter's credit has had, frankly, an unexpected reversal of fortune in this match. Doc, I thought when Devin Carter crashed on the concrete outside the ring, I thought this was over. I'm surprised that Devin Carter is managing to rally and still be involved in this match, much less mounting the comeback that they are right now. Going out to the side, grabbing Alexander Crowley, lifting the Death Dealer up to inflict some more punishment of his own, rolling him back in the ring.
Devin coming back in, rolls under the bottom rope. Crowley crawling away. Devin Carter asking for more. He comes in from the back, pulls the arms back, rolls him around. Uh-oh, Crowley's got it. Oh, his wits about him, but Devin blocks that kick. Uh-oh. Crowley's back up. Oh, throws that knee up into Crowley, puts him over his shoulder. Devin Carter using the strength.
Fireman's carry down into the drop, and Crowley right on their head. Buster gets him the pin.
This we've seen Alexander Crowley come back. He's gone through the hybrid roster, but it's stopped by the champion. And still, the rising star of Hybrid School of Wrestling, Devin Carter, pushes through and gets the win.
And still, the rising star champion, Devin Carter, Doc. Again, I'll repeat it here. I thought Devin Carter was done. The moment Alexander Crowley sent him to the outside, I would have told you that was a wrap. We would have had a new champion. But Devin Carter proving that they are every bit up to being the champion. And Zay walked away. Still, your rising star trying to see, extending a hand to Alexander Crowley.
That's a dangerous thing to do.
To say the least.
See where we go here. The Crowley eyeballing him. Takes the hand, gives him a hug, okay?
Well, there you have it. Devin Carter earning the Death Dealer's respect as Crowley and the Mother of Mayhem, Lilith, make their way out of the building. Devin Carter celebrating with Felicia Extreme in the middle of the ring. And fans, if you like what you see, don't go anywhere. Remember to like, subscribe to the Hybrid School of Wrestling YouTube channel. And for Dr. The Wife, I am Mike Wilkes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.